Hi, I'm Jovan Kaluđerović, destination concierge for Celebrity Cruises, and I'll be your guide as we journey through a few of the many Mediterranean destinations that Celebrity sails to. The Mediterranean is adored across the globe for its art, cuisine, and sunny picturesque coasts. On a Mediterranean cruise, you'll make your daydreams a reality, whether you're soaking up the sun in the glamorous French Riviera or capturing panoramic views of Santorini's whitewashed landscapes. Because the Mediterranean is so vast and each coast is so unique, we've crafted different cruise experiences for travelers of all interests and speeds. You'll be swept away by the romance of a region full of culture, classic architecture, food and wine, and stunning landscapes. The clink of glasses and sound of laughter echoes through the streets of Spain, where nightlife runs late and red wine flows freely. The slower pace is like hitting a reset button on life, where stress and worries melt away under the Spanish sun. Breathtaking Barcelona comes highly recommended by pretty much any traveler you meet, whether you're taking in the beauty of the incredible La Sagrada Familia, strolling through the heart of the city along Las Ramblas, or exploring local museums. You'll learn all about tapas and perfect the art of the late-night Spanish dinner. For history buffs and foodies alike, Barcelona is paradise. Mallorca is famous for its preserved stone palaces and ancient cave systems. You could spend the whole afternoon exploring the Cathedral Basilica de Santa Maria de Mallorca, a must-see local cathedral. No matter what you do, Palma de Mallorca is definitely a place to take it easy. Birthplace of paella and port paradise for water lovers, Valencia is an ideal city for swimming, snorkeling, and water sports. Lounging on local beaches and souvenir shopping at the famous Central Market will make a trip to Valencia particularly memorable. Bordering Spain is the cobblestone and historic country of Portugal, famous for its golden Atlantic beaches and incredible seafood. Capital city Lisbon is capturing the hearts of more and more visitors every year. Lisbon is famous for its 7 hills and signature cobblestone streets. After taking some time to explore on foot, hop on one of the electric trams on the way to tour Castelo de São Jorge and see Lisbon's pastel neighborhoods. Lisbon's beaches are also consummate heaven for sunseekers and swimmers. It goes without saying that Italy is one of the most gorgeous destinations in the world, universally loved by travelers and known for its postcard-perfect views. Italy's cities are home to thousands of years of history, while the coastal Adriatic towns and fishing villages offer a sneak peek of a slower life. Get started on your very own Roman holiday in the Eternal City. Home to some of the most famous sites in the world like the Colosseum, the Pantheon, and the Roman Forum, the entire family will be swept away by the magic of Rome. Toss coins into the Trevi Fountain and wish for good fortune. Every alleyway and corner store is rich in history and bustling with the activity. There's one image that fundamentally characterizes Venice, a relaxed, slow gondola ride through the city's romantic and winding system of canals. Head over to the Rialto Bridge for city views over the Grand Canal. Venice is full of hideaways. Sneak away with your special someone to discover narrow alleys, romantic terrace cafes, and hole-in-the-wall wineries around every corner. From the stunning collections of Renaissance art at Uffizi to the urban bustle along Ponte Vecchio, Florence is not only the capital city of Tuscany but the beating heart of the region. Climb to the top of the Cathedral of Santa Maria del Fiore for one of the best panoramic views of the city, or take a hot air balloon ride through the Tuscan countryside. Neapolitan pizza is one of the first things that comes to mind when you arrive in Naples, which is home to the intimidating Mount Vesuvius and some of the best food excursions in all Italy. Climb Mount Vesuvius in an afternoon where you'll be treated to incredible views of the sea and the city below, or head to Capri with the whole family for a boating excursion. Paris might get most of the attention as far as vacation destinations in France go, but there is another side to the country that will appeal to travelers longing for a slower pace. The French Riviera attracts glitz and glamour, sure, but it's also a heaven for a simple life. Nice is often called the crown jewel of the French Riviera and has made a name for itself as a resort town. Stroll through Old Town for shopping and long lunch al fresco. Take it slow in southern France, where the lavender fields of Provence captivate visitors every year. Provence is the oldest city in all of France, bursting with history around every corner. The port city of Marseille embodies a laid-back coastal vibe, so relax on a rooftop terrace or find a spot to lay out along the plentiful 26 miles of beaches. Stop in Monaco and spin the roulette wheels at Monte Carlo, where you can play card games and try to charm Lady Luck. Monte Carlo is northeast of Nice, France, and it's not just a heaven for blackjack players and games of chance. It's also a beachgoer's paradise where luxury accommodations and high-rise hotels promise incredible views and a salty sea breeze. Don't miss a tour of the Princess Palace while you're here. More than just the birthplace of democracy, Greece is a must-see destination at least once in your life. Some of the world's most iconic historic sites can be found in Athens, including the Acropolis, the Parthenon, and the Panathenaic Stadium, where the first modern Olympic Games took place. As the capital city of Greece, Athens is also home to some of the world's oldest ruins. You'll feel small standing in the shadows of the Parthenon. Near the Acropolis, spend the afternoon on foot exploring the Plaka district for shopping and traditional Greek eateries around every corner. The blues and whites of the architecture in Santorini blend in with the bright clear waters of the Aegean Sea. In recent years, Santorini's popularity as a travel destination skyrocketed. Shopping at Ia Village, it's a must-do while you're here. Rest with a cold drink in the late afternoon at a classic Greek taverna. For many, Mykonos means one thing: incredible golden sand beaches. Greece's most popular island is home to some of the beachiest beach bars in the Mediterranean. If you're feeling more active, go for a dip or scuba diving at Lia Beach, where underwater shipwrecks and elaborate systems of caves await divers of all levels. Croatia is finally in the middle of a well-earned moment. More and more people are discovering the walled fortresses of Dubrovnik and the beaches of Split, which is great because Croatia offers a view of the Mediterranean unlike any other destination on our list. Admire the blue waters of Adriatic Sea from the top of Dubrovnik's walled fortresses, where you're promised sweeping views of the entire city. Not only its old town a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but Dubrovnik is also known as the Pearl of the Adriatic for its shimmering limestone streets and welcoming friendly locals. Split is the preferred beach destination for travelers to Croatia, and the beaches here are home to crystal clear waters ideal for swimming and snorkeling. Head to see Diocletian's Palace up close, then hike up to Marian Hill for Instagram-approved panoramic shots of Split. Thank you for joining me on this quick trip to the Mediterranean. To book your cruise and discover more about these stunning destinations, visit our website, celebritycruises.com, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for even more travel inspiration.